Hello, I'm the elf on the shelf. Do you have a minute? Remember yesterday or the day before with patience? Just a minute. Let's listen up, putting our ears on. Today we're going to talk about faithfulness. Faithfulness is a huge, huge word. What is faithfulness? You know, Santa's making a list and he's checking it twice. He's going to find out who's naughty and who's nice. One thing about being nice, not a nice person, but being a healthy person is to be faithful. Be faithful friend. Like if your friends are all gathered together and they're saying, oh, did you see what's her name was wearing? Or what's her name was doing? Or what's his name said about you? And then you have to stand up and say, you know what? That's my friend. And I am a faithful friend. I'm not going to share about behind their back, whisper, whisper, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to stand up and say, that's my friend, and you can't talk bad about them. It's very important. How do you get to be a faithful friend? You practice, just like every virtue. You practice, and you, just like a muscle that you're growing in your soul, a muscle on the inside, just like a muscle you're growing on the outside when you exercise and eat right. So think about this today. Faithfulness. The first part of that word, the larger part, is faithful. Then there's nest. Faithful nest. Faithful, first of all, faith. You've got to have faith to be a faithful friend. You have faith inside of you. You know, St. Nicholas and Santa Claus, better known as Santa, he had faithfulness in his heart. He grew it. He had it where that might be Santa calling. Hello, Santa. What's up? How you doing today? Santa? It's a call from Santa. Santa, were you a faithful to God and to your country? Were you a faithful person? I'm just listening in. He's saying that, yes, he was. To be faithful, you have to have faith on the inside. And the nest, in your heart, you make a nest of people that you want to be faithful to. So look it up today. Read the story of St. Nicholas. And if you have time, read 'Twas a Nice Night Before Christmas as well. Those are two things that are going to bring cheer to you. And if you know you want to be faithful to, take a piece of paper today and write down the people in your life, your circle of love, that you want to be faithful to. I'll give you a hint. First, God, then your family, your mom and dad, your brothers and sisters, and after that, of course, your nan and papa, and your aunts and uncles. But then, after that, pick which friends are true. There are friends that bring you the umbrella when it's raining. There are friends that share their candy bar. And there are friends that when someone stands up against you and says something ugly behind your back, they say, that's my friend. Those are ones to choose. Do you hear a fair weather friend? A fair weather friend is like, he's nice to you in front of your face, and then behind your back, they're not your friend at all. So faithfulness means that you make a nest in your heart of faith, and you try to put in that, house the people in your heart that you want to choose to be faithful to. So ask Santa, when you read that story, see what you think about Santa. What was he doing in the area of being St. Nicholas? His eyes were on Jesus. His eyes were on Jesus. He could see and hear what people were saying with their heart. You know, people open their mouth, they're talking with their mouth. But when you listen between the lines, you could really hear what their heart's saying. Like if you have a friend that's saying to you, I don't think anybody likes me, you could say, I like you too. And you could be faithful to that friend and say, they say, I think my hair looks funky today. You could say, I like your hair. I think it looks very nice. Being faithful means saying kind words and saying kind actions. You talked about kindness. In order to be faithful, you have to put on the other fruits of the Spirit as well, because it will help you to be a faithful friend. Now, what if a friend talks bad about you and they're being mean to you and they run away when you start coming forward? They run away. I would tell your mom and dad, ask them what to do. And they probably will say, pray for them, and then see if they're not a true friend, there's other people to be friends with. My thought is this as an elf on the shelf. You don't have to change your whole personality for someone to like you. You just be yourself. Because Santa's watching, he's watching you, seeing who you are. And you're a great person. You have something to give each friend you meet. Don't change your whole personality. Then you might as well be someone else. But you be yourself today. Be faithful to God. Be faithful to your family. Be faithful to your friends. And be faithful to yourself. You know, hurting yourself could be a sad thing as well. You want your heart to grow, remember, and expand. You want your heart to be big, full of joy, love, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and fear of the Lord. When you do something like talk at someone's back, your heart shrinks. Because then you have to say, no, I'm really sorry. I shouldn't have done that or said that. But so today, remember what faithfulness is. Make a nest in your heart and house in there those who love you and those you love. And don't forget, be a friend and make a friend. That's what faithfulness is all about. Be a true friend. Don't be a fair weather friend. If it's raining in their heart, bring them a Kleenex. Okay, that's the Elf on the Shelf today. Did you find me today? Did you look high and low? Where did I go? I'll see you tomorrow. And tomorrow, we'll talk about fear of the Lord. Thanks for joining me, and have a great day. Merry Christmas. Santa's coming soon. Are you ready? I hope so.